Okay, I gotta go away. I start all over again. This isn't working. And thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Well, I don't have my earrings today and I'm in my car. And I just wanted to stop and do something different today. I wanted to do something different today. I I, I have got so many phone calls. And I'm glad you love me and trust me enough to ask me about what is going on and what we're going to do as senior citizens and what's going to happen with our Social Security. And people are just up in arms right now for what is going on up in Washington, D.C. And I have been trying to maintain this is not a political forum, that this is about living your best life at a senior age and living your best life starting at 45, 55. My audience is 45 years old to 75 years old. I'm 82. And but it's living your best life. If I want you to pay attention to the news. I do. And I want you to be well informed. I do. And I think the New York Times and whatever, the Washington Post and the Gary Post Tribune in Gary, Indiana, and the Atlanta Journal Constitution in Atlanta, and the Atlanta Inquirer in Atlanta, and the Atlanta Voice in Atlanta, and the Detroit Times and Press, all of that, Los Angeles Times. Please read as much as you can about everything you can. Please stay informed about as much as you can, about everything as you can. But when you take it in differently, and that is the filter that I try to give you on A Slice of Life. You have to filter all of it. You have to filter it with, I'm going to be all right. I just want to see what y'all saying. I just want to see what's going on right now because I am going to be all right. I have things to do. Georgianne told me on A Slice of Life that I got to look good, feel good, and smell good. See, now go ahead. Georgianne said everything that goes on here. So I got to take care of this. See, if you go back to some Georgianisms, that's what I'm going to call them. I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I'm not trying to be none of that. I'm not putting myself on any kind of pedestal. I am saying to you that I believe that God has told me that I must help deliver our people, or people, really, and let you know it's going to be all right. You got to know that. And if if you're going to let the news take you down, then what I really, right now, I feel like my 800 videos have been for nothing, for naught, because I've done 800 videos on motivating or trying to, working to motivate all of us on whatever's going on. I tell you things that went on with me. So if you know if it went on with me and it's okay with you, baby. I don't want you to be bogged down in the news. I don't want you to be bogged down with what shoulda, coulda, woulda. Has it happened to you? I'm concerned just like you about our Social Security. Oh, yes. But I don't believe that the United States of America, the one that I know, even the one that's going on now, I just don't believe that do you know how many people that would impact? Social Security is without race, color, creed. And if you're talking about going in and destroying the Social Security as it stands now, there are so many people to be up in arms. I don't even know that that kind of cruelty is going to last or even happen. And so what am I saying to those of you whom I love? I love you, and I tell you that all the time. But I want you to not uh, get yourself in a place where you are not healthy because the news is impacting you at that level. It's a filter. How do you filter? I filter every day. I listen to it, and then I pause. See, when you listen and pause, then you hear something else. See, if you listen to just the words that coming out of people's mouths, baby, you'll be so confused you won't know your where's it go your A from a hole in the ground. I'm telling you. But if you listen to the words that's coming out of people's mouths and pause and say, If you replay some of that and say that doesn't make sense, then if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. And if you listen in a way to say, I got God on my side, that's not what he told me. If you read your Bible every day or got whatever it is you read every day, then you would know that a lot of that doesn't have anything to do with you because you know God got something else better for you. You know it's something better for you. We know it's something better for you. I'm trying to see what's going on. Okay. And so I'm outside and I want to make sure that I'm okay while I'm doing this. And but I want you to know that you have to filter. That's the point of this live. You got to filter what is coming to you every day. We are people of a certain age. We have done something. We've seen something. We've been some places. We're 45, 55, 65, and 75 years old. What in the world are we sitting around? Why are we sitting around thinking about what somebody else has said when we have lived long enough to see that someone in the past said the same damn thing and it didn't work then, and why is it going to work now? You have lived long enough to look in the past, because you know I don't do past, but you have lived long enough to look back and say they tried that already and that didn't work. You have lived long enough to know what some stuff that God has brought you through and you okay. You are 45 years old. You are 39 years old. You have seen some stuff. Why are you not believing that you're not going to be all right? I don't get it. You have 30 more years of life. You have 20 more years of life. You have 10 more years of life. Are you about to shorten all of that because of what is coming across a controlled element? What was that movie? Um, 1985 or some movie where they said Big Brother's watching you. Big Brother is watching all of us right now. It's for real. This this what I'm doing right now is already recorded somewhere. As far as I'm concerned, where I'm sitting, it's a camera somewhere. It's a drone somewhere. You can't get away from it. So that's why you have to live your life. You have to live your life because above all that, there is a God. And they can't get to that. And if we can get you to think about something else other than what God has told you, then we can get you off the path and we got you. This is a get you moment. And you are going to filter all that news through your past experiences, through history. You know better. You know better. You know better. You know better. You see? Than to listen to what is being said and take it at face value. Unless you see the white of their eyes and the bullet is coming out the okay, then you got to assume that it's not working for me. It's not happening to me. And what I'm talking about is called faith, faith. I'm not a minister. I'm not an evangelist. I'm none of the above. I got that with my daughter. But I got faith. Faith got me through 3 cancers. Faith is gonna get you. Listen to me now. 45, 55, 65, 75 years old. Listen to me. Faith is gonna get you the rest of the way. Faith is gonna get you. We've been there. We've been here already. We that's not our first rodeo. And so since we've been here already, since we know some of this already, now some of y'all may have some lessons to learn. I thought I'd look around because I am out and about. Some of y'all may have some lessons to learn. And some of us may have some lessons to learn. And when the roosters come home to roost, a whole lot of other people gonna have some lessons to learn. But what does that have to do with you? So let me go to what I wrote down on yesterday. You know, I always got these little pieces of paper. The God gave me a little piece of paper. And guess what he gave me? I watched GMA3 today. And GMA3 guest was Judge Frank Caprio. He wrote a book called Compassion in the Court. Once again, I watched GMA3 and He um he wrote a book. Judge Frank Caprio wrote a book called Compassion in the Court. I put it in my I don't know, I can't write up anything 'cause this is live. I'm sorry. Anyway, he said time is no bond for success from the book. Let me repeat that. Reno, for the people in the back. Hear me 45, hear me 55, hear me 65, hear me 75, hear me 82. Do you know somebody called me and asked me to put on a show today? Come on, 82. Time is no bond for success. Time is no bond for success. There's no time limit on success. Remember Mrs. Alvarez, the late Mrs. Alvarez? She died at 97. She got her first Grammy at 95. I missed the Grammys. I guess the Lord didn't want me to sit there and cry, so I didn't see them because I want to be there so badly, you see. But I missed them this time. But Mrs. Alvarez was 95. And Judge Caprio said, time, and maybe that is not anything that he said. Maybe someone else said it before that. But he said on GMA3, time is no bond for success. I got some 45-year-olds that got some ideas that you got in your 20s in college. But you had to get a job, take care of some kids, pay some bills, get a car, get a roof over your head, start your life. And that idea is still in the drawer, right? I got some 55 and 56-year-olds out there, brilliant. I know some personally brilliant. They got some ideas and they are not doing anything with them. Uh, well, my little Gigi is checking on me. What is it?
Do you want a drink with some fries? There's an owl. Is that owl?
Okay, yes, I'll take that.
Okay.
I don't know if I want my hands, just something to drink.
But we made you some fries.
Okay, well, I know I need to get out the car and come in, but I wanted to do this. All right, I'm gonna keep talking. Make sure that, okay, I don't want to see it right now. Make sure you're okay. I'm coming in. Okay.
Bye bye.
All right, thank you. So I'm sorry to stop like this. I just wanted to let you know about time is no bond for success. But this other paper I have, listen, 45-year-olds, 55-year-olds, listen to me now, 65-year-olds, and 75-year-olds. I need you to repeat what I heard today on Tamron. Hey, Tamron, I'm going to be on your show, girl. Just wait. I belong where I am, baby. Did you hear what I just said to you? Listen, a slice of life. I belong where I am. You do. I belong where I am. So get there. You belong at the top. You belong in the best. You belong with the best. You are the best. I belong where I am. We belong where we are. I don't know if I can visit all of your homes and sit down and talk with you. I would. And get you out that rut and let you know that time is no bond for success and that you belong, baby, in the best, at the best level. That in Washington is a distraction. Who presents distractions? The enemy does that. You're on a good path right now. Stay on that path. Distractions take you off the path. For me, DC is a distraction. That's all it is. It's a filter. You got to filter and know it's a distraction. But you got to keep up with what's going on. And then let me see what I got to do less, what I got to do more, what I need to augment, what I need to write, what I need to create. Y'all are not creating. If you remember, excuse me, during COVID, my personal friends at the time, if I know what I know now, we would have been on face, be here. But I called all my friends. I said, look, COVID is going on. Okay. On the other side of COVID, if we live through it, we all gonna have a product. We're gonna write something, we're gonna do something. And I should have been on here telling y'all that. But all the people in my little circle came out of COVID at a different level. We came out, we belong, let's say I belong where I am, we came out at a different level because we had a different mindset. I need you to listen to what's going on in Washington with a different mindset. I need you to listen to what's going on in Washington with a different mindset. I need you to listen to what's going on in Washington as a distraction and know that God got something else for you to do. I don't know how to record this. I wish I could. I don't know if it's being recorded because I like everything I'm saying, but I just felt compelled to talk to you all. You know, I need to get out the car and go in the hospital. I just need to talk to you all. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't wait to set up in my studio and turn the light on and all of that. I, you know, because I can feel in the air this distraction thing that's extrapolating the energy from you that you need to stay on point. I need that energy that you have to do what God has told you to do. I need to stay within. I need you to use it and be able to use it and get it. You see? I want you to know that my friend Wayne just popped in. I love you, Wayne. Wayne to me, it's a group of you all that just you represent a slice of life. If there are any people out there that represent a slice of life, it's somebody like Wayne McMillan and the rest of you, Beverly Fontaine and Beverly Maddox and L. Cornell Pearson, you know, and people who are in of a certain age that are staying on point with what you're doing. The Constance Booth is staying on point. Phoebe, you stand on point. Whatever's going on somewhere else, that's not you. You stand on point with what you need to do for you. Anita, you stand on point. You're not getting off a point. I know I'm clear what they're doing in Washington. I don't. Do you think I like some of it? No. I voted for the other person. I'm in the 72 million, not the 74 million. You see, I don't mind saying for whom I voted. I said I voted for Kamala Harris, and I did for a lot of good reasons, I believe. But she didn't win. And so in the democratic society we in, you have to go with who won. There's somebody else won. So let that somebody else do that. But do not get distracted off of your win because baby, you're a winner. And let me say I had one more thing that I wrote down that came to me. Oh, divisive, divisive policies is the soup du jour. Yes. We got divisive policies going on. Then I said greed is the fuel for dessert. I'm just going to let that rest. I'm going to let that rest because that's going to make it political, and I'm not wanting to be political. What I'm wanting is for you to straighten up your back. You see what I got on today? I went and found this. It's a bunch of stuff I liked this back in the day. Put this on. You see, I get up during all of COVID. I got up every day and dressed every day. I want you to get up every day. If you look at the Facebook page for Wayne McMillan, he will show you what he's eating. I want you to set you a nice plate. That's what I want you to do. When you get ready to eat, when they want me to come in and eat, I want you to set a nice plate. Get you a nice glass. Get you a glass of wine or whatever it is you like, Coca-Cola, tea, lemonade, and sip on it. Put some ice in it. See, is it black or is it everybody? You got to just know how to live for the day. The manna, God gave you manna today. What the Lord's Prayer is in my daughter's book we're doing today is today. He gave you today daily bread. You got daily bread today. The fact that you up, you got daily bread. The fact that you open your eyes was daily bread. The fact that you could brush your own teeth is daily bread. The fact that you could go to the bathroom by yourself is daily bread. The group I'm talking to, 45, 55, 65, 75. The fact that you can go somewhere by yourself, you can tie your shoes is your daily bread. Okay? You can turn this on. You can get on the phone. You can call somebody. All that's your daily bread. Manna comes every day. You can't take it with you. They tried to take manna in the Bible the next day and it was all gone. Mm-mm. It's daily bread. And so distractions is daily. If you notice for the last 20 days, it's been distraction, 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 distraction. And psychologically, I have to ask Dr. Kenneth Boltner or Dr. Ashante, Francis Ashante, if if there's some kind of method to, like, if you're distracted every day, or it's a shock, something shocks the system every day, that after so many days does something happen to you mentally. That's why I'm telling you to hold on to this right here is what you got to hold on to. Make sure it's clear, and once you got this under control, you can be like Wayne and go out and get you something to eat, go get you something to drink, go decide what you're gonna put on. Decide I'm gonna stay home today. Get on the phone, call somebody. I'm gonna watch the news today. I'm gonna read a book today. You gotta stay in your daily bread. And so I want to do this today. I know I need to go in the house, but it's my love for you and this program. This program means a lot to me, and it means a lot to me only if it means a lot to you. If I don't help anybody in this program, then I just need to shut it down. That's what I need to do. Shut it down. So I need comments and I need subscribers. I need people who love me to go out and help me pass the word if you think it's worthy. Um, call me up and say it's worthy, Georgianne, or send me a text and say you're okay. I have Beverly who sends me, Beverly Fontaine sends me things she think I might want to talk about. My prophetess Jarvis out there in Jarvis Jones out there in Cali sends me things. Wayne McMillan sends me stuff. You know, I have conversations with people who give me ideas. But mostly I wait on the Lord to tell me what I need to say. And that's what he told me today. He said, don't do a studio. And I didn't want to do it, but I knew that I had to do it. So I did it right here. I'm in the driveway. I got to go in the house, but I did it right here. I love you. That's a fact. And you can't do anything about it.